My video recording messed up, so we're doing this intro faceless style. Cyborg Frankie, the Straw Hat shipwright. He's known for a plethora of amazing moments, from fighting a dinosaur to hitting Big Mom with his motorcycle, and probably also things that happened outside of Wano. As a cyborg, he has a great many augmentations to his body, and post-time skip, we get introduced to quite possibly the greatest one he's ever made. No, not the ability to shoot lasers or a smaller hand popping out of his bigger hands. I'm talking hair. With just the press of a no-shape button, Frankie can change his hair to pretty much anything his heart desires, and boy howdy did series author Eiichiro Oda take advantage of that. So I've gathered every single look, and by I mean the One Piece fan wiki. So today we can rank every single Franky hairstyle. But first, be sure to like and subscribe, because statistically you're more likely to do that if I say this. Let's start off with the baseline here, Bald Frankie. This is going directly into the Shadow Realm. Bald Frankie is like the canvas that every other hairstyle is painted on. Putting it anywhere but the very bottom would be like giving an unchiseled block of marble a gold star. Up next we have the flat top. I'm gonna put it under could be better. It's just a very standard hairstyle. There's nothing too interesting about it, especially when we have in alright the Jean-Pierre Polnareff. It's all the good aspects of the flat top cut, but taken to a comedic degree that makes it wonderful. Also going into Shadow Realm is this one from a chapter cover. I'm not sure quite what it is. I think it's supposed to be ice cream, but it just looks like Frankie's turned his hair into a pile of shit. Now these next two are gonna go right next to each other in Super, because it's not just a whale, but also a whale shark. They're very similar, but I love both of them because they have that very pompadour shape while also being shaped like sea critters. And while we're on the animal shaped ones, I'm gonna put all the beetles in Boomin. B for beetle, B for boomin. They're fun, they're just not my cup of tea. I'm also gonna put the afros in alright. That includes both the standard afro, bear ear afro, and pink afro, the only one that's a different color on this list. On the other hand, the regular bear ears go under could be better because they're barely building off Bald Frankie. And the same goes for the pointy animal ears. For our first don't do this again, we have mask hair. I don't know, I just don't think it looks that great, but it's safe from the Shadow Realm with the way it conforms to his chin and the way his eyes pop out. Also going under don't do this again is the wing hair. I guess I'm just not that big a fan of biblically accurate Frankie. For another super, we have this top knot, which I think suits him very well. And going in super, we have this other top knot, which I think also suits him very well, but is a bit more detailed. In fact, I'm actually going to place it at the top of the tier. None of the rest of these are ordered, but this one is. And of course, it's immediately going to be replaced by, I think this is from Film Gold, the Elvis Pompadour. Another one under Boomin. This is from another chapter cover. It's umbrella hair. The perfect umbrella for all your rainy day needs. Ignore the fact that it's made of your own hair. Also going under alright is the Chinese braid hair. That's from a chapter cover where all the Straw Hats are in different international outfits, and Frankie was chosen to represent China. You know what? Let's just knock out the rest of the animal themed ones. The dragon hair is going to go under alright because it looks hella awesome. It just doesn't quite fit the vibe for super. And the swan hair is going to go under don't do this again because it's so long and it's so pointed at the end and I don't like it. Knocking out some other similar ones, pointy spikes is going under don't do this again, but long pointy spikes is going under boomin', again because of the exaggerated comedic value. Bald with a single small spike is going under Shadow Realm because again it's one that barely builds off bald, but somehow it makes it worse. The dongo hair is going under could be better. It's again that classic pompadour shape. I'm just not a big fan of the wop wop wop. Headcanon is going under super. It's just a funny version of the pompadour when you really break it down, so I really like it. Same goes for the hammerhead. Wow, a lot more of these are super than I should probably have. Oh well. The Iceberg style haircut is going under alright. I like Frankie having a similar hairstyle to his friend slash brother, Sumi. Going under Boomin' is this wavy ponytail that I think looks pretty good. It's got that really nice fiery look to it, but if you couldn't tell, I clearly favor the pompadour style for Frankie. Speaking of going into alright, we got Frankie's beast pirate hair. The split pompadour does look pretty cool, but you can't beat the classics. Going under Shadow Realm is the Goldilocks braids. I just don't like them. I understand if other people like them on him, but I've never liked that style on Frankie. Going under Boomin' is the mohawk. It's a mohawk. It's cool. What else do you want me to say? Under could be better. I'm putting this shoulder length middle part with the arched bangs. You have to be a real d to pull that off. Going under Shadow Realm is this one that I'm pretty sure is just his hair mid styling, but the wiki lists as a separate hairstyle. Also going under Shadow Realm is the bonsai tree just grafted to his head. I'm pretty sure that one's from an art exhibit that you can only see in person, and also I'm just not a big fan of it. What I am a big fan of, and this is going under Boomin', this slicked back spiked hair. I believe that one's from one of the movie promos, the exact one of which will be listed over there. Going under could be better is this Pot of Odin style hair. The rest of these can all kind of stand on their own, divorced from context, but not that one. The sumo style top knot is going under could be better, and I believe this next one, the wiki list, is kung fu afro hair. It's going under could be better, and it's the only one of the afros to be in this list because it's just so tall. And this next one, I have no idea where this is from, but it's going under boomin because it looks like a crown. It's supposed to resemble the kanji for arashi, or at least I think that's what it is, but again, I have no clue where that actually came from. And of course, the one you've all been waiting for. Classic Frankie Pompadour goes in super, top of super. It's the #1 hairstyle. I don't get why anyone would pick any other hairstyle than that for Frankie. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for supporting me. Not only did they get early access to this video, but they're going to be getting early access to the next video, which is finally going to be me getting around to reviewing episode of Chopper. Oh, and before you go, you should click on this video right here. YouTube thinks that this is the best video for you to watch next, and their algorithms are constantly spying on you.